Yo, this is King Earner coming to you live and direct. Of course, it's always an honor to be in front of this camera giving you guys the honorable talks that y'all need. And today I wanted to speak on confidence, man. The reason why I wanted to speak on confidence because there's a many individual, young, old, that don't have confidence, man. The reason why a lot don't have confidence because they're worried about what everyone else thinks about what they have going on. When you have something that you know is solid and that it has a lot of meaning and substance to it, you have to stay strong in doing that. When you stop to care what others think about, what ends up happening is you lose. And that's what's going on with a lot of artists that you don't see continuously putting out music. You know what I'm saying? You get dudes that are writer's block, that have writer's block, that just don't want to do it. I learned that from prison, that individuals can have that. And you get individuals whose confidence is very low, you know. And them individuals are artistically in so many different directions, but at the same time, they're going for the wrong goals. I know because I was one of those individuals. I was an individual who was really worried about what the people thought. Only reason why I was worried about what the people thought, because I know how much a terrible individual I used to be. So it was like, damn, you know, I want them to hear me because I see so many people that don't know me worldwide. I see so many people that just bump into my YouTube channel by mistake, and they'll say, damn, they learned a lot from me. And it started to bother me when the individuals around me wasn't accepting it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about individuals that I swung with every day. I'm talking about individuals I grew up with as a child. You know, every good person, you know, whatever they're doing, even the great prophets, they came back to their people first, you know, to get a message to. And then when their people ran them away, they were able to be prosperous. And the thing is that after all of that, after all of you, you know, giving a message and the message being accepted by individuals worldwide that isn't people that you may have grew up with or people that you may have, you know, known for all your life, you will find that the individuals that didn't accept the message that you did grow up with, the ones that you were with all your life predominantly, will end up accepting the message and accepting you. But at the end of the day, we can't get mad at these people. You know why I say that? We can't be upset at these individuals. You know why I say that? It's because at the end of the day, we were those individuals that's caused that doubt in people's minds. So when you was a terrible individual and all of a sudden you want to do the right thing, you have to take time out. You have to have patience and begin to allow people to accept it. Now, once they accept, remember this. You're not performing. You're not on a stage. What you're doing is real. So you have to continue in your real state of mind. That doesn't mean kiss those individuals behind just because you got to that status. You see where I'm coming from? You can't go in that direction. You have to have a mindset of growing. And once you continue to grow, they'll see that it's not about them accepting. See, I brought y'all all the way here to get you to understanding that those people mean you know never mind anymore. Those people aren't a part of what you have. So you force them to accept your message, accept everything, and you forget all the wrong they have done to you. You forget how many times they set you up. You forget how many times they knew someone they could have got to not get on the stand against you. You remember those things. And you start to play it back in your head and you start to get the understanding that there was a reason that Allah removed you from being with the people that you grew up with from ankle high. There was a reason for that. That reason was for you to be successful because amongst those individuals that claim to be your childhood chums or your childhood homies, there wasn't nothing there but friendship. And both parties have forgotten how to accept friendship based on a regular level. And now that they're seeing you do what you're doing, they're jealous. They wanted all the help. They wanted all the acceptance of them getting you where you had to be, when it was other individuals that took me in based off of pure honor, that had faith in me, that saw me graduate, helped me share a platform with them, and saw me begin to grow. And once I grew into who I am now. And now that I am who I am now, I'm not performing. I'm not speaking for. I'm not worried about. I'm in a lane that I created. And the lane is so honorable that there are others that are becoming attached to it. Some would say, King Erna, why is everybody doing this? Why is everyone becoming these positive, spoken out individuals? I'm going to tell you that it's a good thing. It's an excellent thing. You know why? Because I can say I honestly led somewhere, somehow, based off of positivity. There's no reward for doing the right thing. There isn't. I'm sorry to say it, but it isn't. The only reward that you get is the results. Being able to sit back and look at yourself and say, damn, sometimes I look back at these videos and I can't believe it's me talking all positivity, going against negativity. You know, I'm going to continue to use my scenarios about these nothing, trifling rats. Because guess what? These rats, they didn't have any confidence. They didn't have confidence in themselves. So at the end of the day, you got to see where you grow and see how they lost and they have begun to stagnate and growing. They won't grow because what's in them is dumb. They'll be at their lowest points. They'll be forever in a hole trying to hide from society about the things that they knew that they was doing was wrong. There's no need to throw it in their face anymore. These rats understand their dishonor. These rats don't even have a beginning or an end to what they were doing, so they're going to go into the same direction that they're going to go into. And that's all I have from guys I grew up with. A bunch of rats and rat lovers who accept any type of understanding of men. And that's not me. So I chose not to be in that. They say, oh, won't you come through your old neighborhood and swing and jump out and kick it and show this off and blah, blah, blah. Youngin, you doing that is stunting your growth. Remember, you're here now. They're there. So if you're here and you're going around to jump out to swing in the old neighborhood amongst those individuals who mean you no good, the ones who didn't send you, hello, my friend, I heard your grandmother passed away. We hope you're okay. You know, the ones when my grandfather passed away didn't have the honor to say, I pray and hope that he's okay. But more than anything, because you're still living, we pray that you're okay. But yet you find yourself with these individuals back in your old hood swinging around. And if you're anything like I used to be, their enemies instantly become your enemies. And you're speaking and you taking up for dudes. And you know what they're thinking about you? Get him out the way. Get him out the way. So you continue to swing, swing, swing till the police pulls you over and lock you up. And when they lock you up, you still trying to figure out how and why. But when you get into that district, you got so many charges on you, and it's all coming back to you. You sitting around, you're performing, your whole message, your whole thing is to please and be like the people that you know had no love, no honor for you. I get all the love, all the honor, all the support from North Philadelphia, Erie Ave to be exact. I get all the King Earners, the respect from the youngins. And only the mature youngins up top understand King Earner, because a lot of them are thorough than the older ones. You believe and understand that these youngins are thorough than these older guys. They just have the wrong mindset, the wrong guidance. You see it, you notice I say mindset a lot. You notice, and you can go back and you can hear people speaking. You can hear me in them. And that's a good thing, because you know what? The message is touching hearts where people get a chance to understand the lingo. And people begin to grasp it in a more honorable manner. Now we got men amongst men. We got individuals understanding the sturdiness of real men and understanding the strength when it comes down to responsibility, and an understanding of you making sure that those responsibilities are on time will give you that smile to where as though you'll be able to take off your glasses and you'll be able to look into an individual's eyes and say, how are you today? And it'll be genuinely, and it won't be, I should do this or I should do that or about to do this or doing it, period. Because you'll learn, youngin, that has no benefit for you in this world nor the hereafter. You're becoming an individual who live for the people. So the message has to be heard by who? The people who don't know you. Because the people who know you, believe it or not, they just didn't want to accept your message, but they've been understood who you were. They've been grasped. I remember Leek Moss said to me a long time ago, he said, your direction is dear, not here, near, where. So your worry shouldn't be on anyone. That was the best love and advice to get from an individual who truly cares and loves you. I grasped that. And this is from a younger individual, a younger brother. And I've been focused ever since. But some can't grasp it. So I'm here today to tell the people to understand that your message isn't for the people that are close to you, because they already know and understand the message has to come from your confidence. It has to come from deep inside of you, from the roots of your body, your soul, your feet, your toes, your mind, everything, man. This is where it's coming from. And when it reaches the person that has to accept it, they're going to know it, and you're going to find the thorough ones. See, that's why you don't see too many people in the comments. You know why? A lot of individuals that watch me are super thorough. They have a lot of honor in their heart. So a lot of them are quiet, but from time to time you will get that one that come out and say, love you, bro. I'm glad for everything that you're doing, because you're waking them up. They're forced to talk to where as though it's no Jonas. It's based off of honor, love, and respect, because you know what? A real honorable one is going to get an understanding that it's their children that's watching King Earner. It's their children is understanding. It's me giving them the understanding that following a rat and whatever they have doing, or even continually to care about what they're doing, has no merit. To follow a hater, to follow anybody that has any type of negativity that they won't bring in your face, is individuals that you can only say are characters in the game that are showing off for people. The life we live is straight, but it got some narrow ways. And we got to begin to understand that confidence must be in us first, and it must be around the ones that love you, sturdiness with a sturdy foundation, with pure honor. I'm giving it to y'all raw and uncut. If you can't accept it, you're going to lose and you're going to miss out. If you're looking and you listening just basically because, oh, you didn't like me, guess what? You're going to have to like the message because the message is going to touch your heart because it's the truth. It's Al Haq, pure honor. I'm King Ernest from the Honor Your Life campaign. Make sure you hit the Honorable Ernest to get the honorable clothing. Make sure you hit the Honorable Ernest to make sure you help King Ernest to get these tons of sea moss that I keep getting in stock, selling to you guys. See, some had a problem. I had a lot of people that had a problem in reference to the sea moss because a lot of them was getting it and wasn't able to do it correctly. So you know what King Ernest done out of love? Because it's more for me to send it in anything outside of something I can wrap around this. But because I got love for the people, you know how I'm carrying it now? This is how I'm carrying it. I'm going to make sure that I break this down into the gel form already for you guys. And I'm going to give you guys the best sea moss already put together that one can have. And please, because I'm giving y'all $1 million. This is sea moss gold. This ain't that wild caught stuff that everybody keep catching. They that thin. They don't have no all of 92. They have some because it's a species that's close, but not that close. I have bags and bags and bags and bags of sea moss to sell to you people. So because I have these bags, I told the Hakeem yesterday from back in Noble, I said, brother, this is how we're going to attack the game. I'm giving them all gel. So we won't have nobody missing these minerals. I don't want y'all to miss the minerals. The minerals is what got me to look at things different. Change my mindset, clean them brain cells up from the drugs and all that stuff that I had going on. And now I've become the man I am today. And I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, stay that man. But if you need that sea moss gold, you tired of being, always uptight, antsy, mad at everything, get away from me and all that, you get with King Ernest. You go ahead and click that link in the descriptions, right? Or you head over to King Ernest on Instagram and you click that link in the bio and you buy your sea moss gold in a gel form, and I'm going to send it to you as quick as possible. Also, I want the people to understand the Honorable Ernest clothing is growing. I'm thankful to you all because guess what? When you go to Honor Your Life campaign on Instagram and you click that link in the bio, you're going to find a GoFundMe page there that's helping with what? The facility I have in place right now, along with the podcast that I'm putting together. So please, show the honors that you say. I see dudes in the streets, they pull over in their big cars, dudes that's rich, getting the big money, dudes that's not, that don't have no money, stopping me. OG, we honor everything you got going on. And please, I'm glad that you guys do. But if you honor, you should be at Honor Your Life campaign, either hitting that donate button, or you should be at honorableernest.com on Instagram, on the website, grabbing and supporting. Because y'all help me grow. And the more those around us grow, it grow. Also, I'm back in my old community 2 more weeks. I'm going to be down 10th and Chew Playground, giving out the honorable speakings, free food, free everything. Y'all know how we carry it. I want everybody there. I already have given 65 of these speakings up. Yes, I have. 65. And they all are documented that I gave to the community with free food. So when you think King Ernest is asking or begging, no. King Ernest is asking the people to help what they have nurtured in a point of being there with me from day one. And the ones that's coming in, believe it or not, from what I give you guys, is from day one because it's all under the same message. All truth, all honor. And this is the only thing that's new to what I got going on. You will see that iodine all over it. Some people say they left the salt. No, it's called iodine. It reproduces as it go along. And that's what helped those who have the bad thyroids. And that's what helped those who can't like they want to, because that zinc and that protein that's in this will have you going in the right direction. Log on, go in, sea moss gold, honorableearners.com or Honor Your Life Campaign Clothing and support. Remember, confidence is up to you. You're going to drag yourself away or you're going to confuse yourself. Now listen to this message, because in the beginning I throw you off and then I get right back into it and give you the reality of it. So you can't let this message go over your head or say, I had you, lost. Get it and hold on to it. King Earner Live and Direct.